An officer who stood at 6'3" was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave, working London on the.
Well, if you're not looking forward to this, then I don't know what you're doing, because this is Vincent's tale, not the prologue, but this is the self-portrait, and I can't wait for this. 7 minutes. We've gone back to the good old Ren days. He's telling us a story. I can't wait for it. We've seen the prologue, which was Sunflowers, Vincent's tale, and I just can't wait to see it. Normally, I would say check our Facebook links and all that sort of stuff, but we're Happy Man, Happy Home. This is Tom. I'm Craig, and we just want to get on to Ren because we absolutely love this guy.
Yeah, absolutely pumped for it. So, yeah, on our prequel, we did sort of guess right that it was orchestrated around Vincent van Gogh. Obviously, we've got the self-portrait. We've seen it in the thumbnail. We know what it's about. We're going to go through his artistry here. So I love how they're creating a physical art and a musical art and they're merging it together. But, hey, only an artist can do this. So hashtag Ren down in the comments below. Support this wonderful man. If at any point you enjoy myself and Craig, then like it, sub it, love it. I'm absolutely pumped for this one. I had a wisdom tooth out yesterday, and I'm still pumped. Nothing's bringing me down today.
Yes, Ren is our favourite artist, so take us away. Okay, it's carried on from the last one then when he was at the bar. Reminds me of like Insidious, that does.
Yeah, it does a bit. I don't do shots anymore.
No, not anymore, mate. He's quite drunk. Oh, I'm so excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited.
I do love the old-fashioned vibe.
Oh! Reminds me a bit of Violet.
There he is.
Oh. I love the extra acting and all that with it as well.
Yeah.
Wonder where he is. Sort of looks like a foreign town. Yeah, Ren, we have missed you so much, buddy. Well, we're going to just hold it there. We're going to be very quick between our pauses because it's so much to watch. But I just want to say, chills. Literal chills. I love the nostalgia, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to put it out there. This artistic side of Ren is what we love, what we've missed. Ren promised us these tales. He promised us he'll be back with that acoustic guitar. I've got nothing much more to say apart from my loving the nostalgia from the original series so far.
Yeah, 100%. This is what this is sort of like what we fell in love with Ren in the first place, was this style of that he's giving us right now. I'm looking forward to seeing more. Loving the acting, loving the Christmas vibe that we've got going on. Yeah, hit play. I want to see more. But I'm happy. I feel happy. Man, I'm happy here.
I think in London, maybe?
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be silent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy.
What the hell was that? Did he spit out?
I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon the Bundy's paid. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut banished angel.
I think it's a good point to stop there.
I tell you something, mate. I am really loving sort of like the artistry behind this. I'm loving that he's walking through the street. I'm loving that he's pissed up as fuck. You know, he's stolen Vincent's guitar, and it was a Vincent's tale of self-portrait of Vincent. And Ren seems to be like he's left Vincent way back on the floor, just a little bit confused. But I say something. But like, what's it building up to? Because obviously we've still got like 4 or 5 minutes left of this track. But so far, mate, the artistry is really screaming out to me. Like he's walking through the alleyways. You got the homeless people. You got the people walking as a couple. People outside the pub drinking and that. And he's just causing. He's a guy who's just pissed off with society right now. He's fed up with everyone. He's treating everyone like shit. He's just cutting through them like no tomorrow. No respect whatsoever. This is a guy who's had enough. We've certainly seen plenty of those kicking about. We know those sort of people, like they just had enough. Not that they're bad people, they're just pissed off with society.
Yeah, I really love, I'm going to say the word again, artistic fucking Ren, man. I'm trying to hold my excitement in like a little school child, but I love the little things where we've got all these nice little shops, the jewelry shops, the pubs, the bars, all that stuff. And as Tom mentioned, just on the left there behind as he was walking past the people where he stole the smoke, is a guy in a wheelchair who had like a sleeping bag out. It's showing that even in the most beautiful places, we've got the underbelly of society, the graffiti, and in Ren's case, he's mad at Britain, and rightly so. You know, Britain's going through a very big part of turbulence at the moment, and this is what it creates. This is what I feel like Ren's saying, is that it creates these angry sort of, he's just about to go into Lucifer, sort of demonic people where they drink and then they take it out on, as we can see, society. So it's like a fucking cycle, isn't it? You know, like Britain treats him like shit, he feels. He's now taking it out on the public, and that's happened a lot. You look at the UK with strikes and things like that, and it's like, well, great, you're just fucking everyone else over, not the actual government. And this is where Ren is. I can't talk too much because I'll get into it. He's obviously called her a slut, so the husband's going to be a bit pissed off, but we'll see what happens.
Throwing up upon these paid. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut banished angel. I am Lucifer, might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim
he's chasing
of the
him.
victim list, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick.
Oh man, I got chills.
Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keep in the
get more
street
British.
pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose.
Oof.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
Oh. Oh, he's being stabbed, son.
Him.
It's very London, that.
Fucking
I
look
know,
at
I'm
this
the same,
music
I'm-
video, mate. It is beautiful. I can't
It's
get
the
over it.
noises of the camera's movement, the transitions, mate, just everything.
Really having a good time here. Really having a good
I
time.
am really enjoying it. I'm just so, it's like watching a movie.
My posture's fantastic right now. Like,
I fucking love this side of Ren, man. I love all sides.
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil's soul.
Oh, his voice, man.
Out the mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him. Hate the
Oh,
wolf,
mate.
the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, hot upon his tail proper. Vincent off his rock.
Before he clearly goes into some sort of lyrical rap there, I just want to point out, not only are we getting this cinematic movie, like I said, I'm enjoying it so much. I've got so much to say that I feel bad for not saying it, because then we'll end up on a 63-minute video, because, I don't know, it's very precise. But it's just the way he went from like this grimy UK sort of drill, he went from like rap, he's gone from singing, he's gone from acoustic sort of pop, and then he went to like a reggae sort of, I was just like, wow, he's just got everything, mate. I am so looking forward to the end of this because I know something from Ren. This won't be the only tale. And I think something more will come up. And again, it's sort of very similar to the first story, apart from it's a younger generation. He was talking about young boys who are, you know, they're lost and, you know, they're being brought up in a horrible society who ends up hurting a girl. The girl dies, then the boy dies. In this case, he's an older gentleman who's just stuck at life. He's just gone for another generation of an angry man who's just stabbed someone. And you can hear the coppers. I'm assuming he's given up at this point because he's talking about the coppers coming. Mate, there is no one better than Ren with this. I just putting it out there.
You know what, mate, I fully agree. Yeah. That last statement you said there, fully agree. I can't think of another artist that goes to this sort of poetic, absolute genius that he's doing right here. And what I quite like as well is Vincent's tale, right? And I mentioned it earlier, didn't it? How Ren's gone off, but this isn't. This is a self-portrait of Vincent. So this is essentially Vincent's stuff that he's doing now, but we've seen it in a self-portrait of Ren. But I also love how we've got a bit of a self-portrait of the real Ren because we're seeing all these musical sides that he brings, which you see through his various like track record that he's released. That he does love a bit of reggae, he does love his rap, he does love his sort of soul music. Thoroughly, I'm so enjoying this, mate. Just everything about it, like we see on all the psycho side to Ren, where you know the camera spins in the alleyway. When we mentioned it there, like the noises of the camera as it like sort of fades.
I have got something to say, which I think is very intriguing, and I have to say is probably the most respectful thing about Ren, which I'll say at the end.
He hears the sound of a copper, hot upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror. And swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow. And shadow ban the problem man, a sold for $1. And keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her.
Oh.
Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger,
fucking hell,
not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
You're on top of Vincent now.
Okay, so let me just see if there's a date. By Ren, well done. Samuel Perry, well done. And Bo Richard James as well done. Richard's tale coming soon, yeah. Looking at Richard, here's the cop who shot Screech in the first one, and now we're seeing him again. He's just come back from absent leave. He's a broken man, and we get to see him now arresting poor old Vincent. Well, you know, he's in a way there is poor old Vincent. He's done something bad. So you're in two sides, you're in two minds, and this is what Ren does to you. You know, in one side, you're like, well, he should be arrested. Well, 100% he should be arrested. But the other time is like, what's happened in Vincent's life to make him so, like, hatred? He's very angry at Britain, old Vincent is. I said I'd say something at the end, and I just got to say, after all this time where Ren, you know, has got #1 in the charts, he's, you know, we know he's been ill, but he's doing well in the music industry. He's well known. He's been doing a lot of collabs. Like, what I love, even though it was so well edited and it was so many different transitions, he just brought something more to it than he had originally, and I love that. It's just that it was still original Ren. It was like you were there with him on the street. Acoustic, of the actual music. It sounded like you were in the street with him. You know, he uses some sort of effects, but not too much. You do feel like you're there, and I absolutely respect him more than any other artist who keeps the street alive. You know, he is a street artist. He started as a street artist a lot of the ways, you know, because of Sony dropping him. He went around the streets, he busked and all that stuff, and he keeps that alive. Ren is literally the best artist you can get because he can rap, he can sing, he can play loads of instruments, he can actually relate with you, and he's been through the shit as well, so he can actually make you feel better about yourself. Ren, you are unbelievable. Best artist that I've ever heard. We're lucky to have you from Britain. and I can't wait to see Richard's Tale. I don't think I'm much more to say than that, apart from because I'd go on forever. I'd go on forever, Tom.
I do, mate. It's one of those things where you just want to go on forever. I tell you something. Obviously, overall, absolute masterpiece. I'm not going to harp on too much about what I have already covered, but I tell you something. All it's got me doing, mate, is thinking about what's coming next. I really love how they incorporated Richard into it, and I'll do it in a way like Screech might have saved Vincent's life, because obviously with Screech being a psycho and then Richard shooting him, he was reluctant to pull the trigger. He was a bit more cautious and he tackled him down. Maybe that's the whole going to be like a massive butterfly effect coming into the tales of, like, you know, some sort of grand painting that's getting created. At the moment, we're getting it bit by bit. We know these Vincent's tales are going to be linked throughout. And I'll tell you something, I'm blown away a minute. Admittedly, and it wasn't what I was expecting, because when we saw the prologue trailer, he was in a prison cell. So we're gonna go in prison with Vincent, because that's what we saw from the prologue. Ren is one of those artists that I would like to see would be remembered in like 1,000 years' time as well, for producing such artistry and poetry within his music. We always said, you know, the Renegades always say he's a born-again Shakespeare, he's a born-again Van Gogh. So absolutely hats off to him.
So much stuff.
But do you know what, mate? It does open up, because we know he's included in the original stories. We've got Richard's Tale, who shot Screech. Is he gonna meet Stevie in prison after, you know, killing his wife? We're gonna be right here watching it when it comes out, though. So make sure you leave the thumbs up button, hit subscription, and ring that and ring that notification bell as well for Happy Man, Happy Home, and thank you as well for giving us so much of your time, Renegades. It has been one hell of a pleasure and one hell of a journey, and we can't wait to see more of it with you, can we, Craig?
No, we can't. As you know, Ren thanks the reactors, but we got to thank the viewers behind the reactors to watch them. We also like for you to do us a favor for Ren, which is hashtag Ren or hashtag Ren Makes Music, down below in the comments to ensure this artist gets pushed out more. People seeing this sort of stuff around the world really deserve to, so please support them. And I'd love to hear your theories in the comments as well, or what you may know, and we'll see you very soon. So don't forget that bell, because we will be doing Richard, I'll tell you. Thank you, Tom.